Thank God for leading me to the Love Center.
And it gave me a new outlook on life and responsibility.
A pastor that was not afraid to show you the real world, but give you that spiritual leadership.
I was used to religion, but here he was talking about relationship.
You helped teach me what it meant to be a dad, to be a husband, and to praise the Lord faithfully.
Here I learned how to praise and how to love.
30 years of imparting knowledge and information and love and caring.
I thank God for the entire Love Center family.
The Love Center is forever a part of our lives.
These are the things that we are keeping in prayer this week at the Love Center.
This morning, the World Health Organization declaring Mpox, the virus formerly known as monkeypox, a public health emergency of international concern as cases of a dangerous new strain spread across parts of Africa. The version
6 days ago, Kyiv launched the largest attack into Russia since World War II, reportedly pushing up to 20 miles into the Kursk region. It caught the Kremlin off guard. This video, taken by a Ukrainian unit, reportedly shows a large number of Russian soldiers surrendering.
Officials have signed deals with drug companies to lower the price for 10 of Medicare's most popular and costliest drugs. Officials say they expect U.S. taxpayers to save $6 billion on the new prices, while older Americans could save roughly $1.5 billion on their medications.
We're working to get more details about an evacuation at the state capitol triggered by an email threat. Now, Governor Brian Kemp's office says the governor and the First Lady were not in any danger and they're at a safe location. The Department of Public Safety is still investigating.
Don't tell me that our children can't read or write today. When one of the first women to ever have a book of poetry published in America was a black woman.
Black ink flowing from a feather pen. Despite all the obstacles, she was determined to win. Kidnapped from West Africa and enslaved. You couldn't tell me that Phyllis Wheatley wasn't brave. She learned the Bible cover to cover, English, Latin, and Greek. And at a very young age, she understood that wisdom was higher than a fool could reach. Her poems brought her freedom away from the auction block, with praise from George Washington and John Hancock. So if ever in today's world you feel as if you can't win, just think back more than 200 years to Wheatley and her feathered pen.
Election season, and in order to vote, you have to be registered. Here's what you need to know before you head to the polls. First, do you meet the criteria to vote in Georgia? There's a couple of different boxes you have to check. Here's some of them. You must be at least 17 and a half years old to register and a citizen of the U.S. and a legal resident of Georgia. Now, if you check all of these boxes, you can register in a couple of different ways. First up, online. Head to the Secretary of State's website. Click this menu, then scroll down and click Register to Vote Online. Make sure you have a valid Georgia driver's license or state ID card and follow the prompts. If you want to register by mail, you can download the application by clicking here and mailing it to the Secretary of State's office. You can also register in person at your county's registrar's office or election office. There are also two bonus ways to register to vote. When you sign up for a library card, you can also register to vote. Getting your license in Georgia? You can also register by filling out these forms there too. It's as easy as checking a box. Just make sure to look out for it. Keep in mind, if you move within the state, you have to tell your county's registrar's office or submit a new voter registration application. And just because you register once doesn't mean you stay on the rolls. To see if you are already registered, check the My Voter page. You can find that by clicking here and filling out the information. For all of the links that we just talked about, pull out your phone and head to 11alive.com/vote.